brought out a new engine. We brought it out late last season with a few prototype units. It's our 900 Ace. It's a 3-cylinder, 90 horsepower, 4-stroke engine. But what's unique with this 4-stroke engine is we have settable power modes. So we have an economy setting, we have a standard setting which has a standard delivery, and then we have a sport setting as well. So this engine is going to be very versatile in our different lineups that we have, and it's going to appeal to a lot of different people.
So what platforms are you using that in?
We brought it out last year in an MXZ Sport, and then we're going to transform that as well this year into other lineups as well. Like I said, the nice thing about it is the appeal is going to be for your entry-level people, as well as your seasoned sport riders.
Right.
So it competes with the 600 class. It's very light, very nimble, and extremely good on fuel.
Yeah. So do you have the typical? Can you lock it in a certain position? Say I wanted to let my son drive that, and
well, that's a very good question, because we also have a learning key.
Right.
So for somebody that's gone through the course and has got their snowmobile license, somebody that's younger than 16, you can put that learning key on there and limit the speed of that snowmobile. So it's got a lot of flexibility. A first-time buyer that's got a family, the dad's still going to be able to go and ride with the boys on the weekend.
Right.
Yet, if he wants the younger child on there, he's going to feel confident that he's got something there that they're going to feel safe on.
Right. Now that your 3 different modes, does that just basically how is that metered inside the machine?
It's all electronic. It's done with the ECU.
Right.
So it's dialed into the ECU, and as well the throttle assembly is it's not cable actuated. So it's all done electronically. The power delivery is controlled by the switch, and it's a switch on the fly. It's not something you have to stop and then reset. Go through a bunch of mode settings. It's a rocker switch that's right on the steering column. It was something that a lot of people were very skeptical when they looked at the concept of the T-Motion. We had a tour that went out west last year, and we actually had demo units, and the people that rode it, the mountain guys especially that are really keen on this sort of stuff, that a pound means a lot to them, and the way that they ride in side hill is a big thing as well. So until they rode it and got a sense of actually how well this thing will side hill and turn, they came back with big smiles on their face. Northern Quebec is now, with the off-trail riding, we used to do well with the Renegades.
Yeah.
We're now doing quite well with the Summits in the Quebec region, and for that. And so it wasn't all about Western part of the country.
That's right, but hold on, we don't want to tell everybody about our playground. We like to keep some of that quiet, right?
Well, it's spreading quite rapidly.
Yeah, I know.
The magazines know about it, So
right out to Labrador, right? Like, absolutely. Insane riding out there. You don't have to go all the way out west to get that, right?
Yes, absolutely. So. The show's been around for a number of years. It gives the enthusiasts, and we've had some marginal winners where people are, do I really want to stay in the sport? But what we found with snowmobile guys is they're so passionate. And it just gives them an early start to the season. So they're coming down to the show. They want to see what's new. They want to talk to their dealer. They want to see what's new in the parts and accessories. They want to see what's new on the dealer's showroom floors that they're going to go back and visit as well. But it's just a great kickoff to the season.
Well, what I find, I got my first Elan when I was about 7 years old in '76. Well, it was a Motoski Spirit, which is the same as the Elan, right? And I found that everybody who started sledding back then, there was that transition period where we had that bad weather, and now we all got back into the sledding again, and we're very passionate about it, and we want to get off the four-wheelers back onto the sleds.
It's a funny thing, because we had a group of students come through, because the licensing guys do a course down here for the kids for 2 days, and they had 2 groups of 20 coming out in the morning at 9 o'clock. So I was here to meet them, and they come through the booth, and it's great to see that we still have you know, some people that are getting into the sport
Yeah.
at the younger age, and it's great to see. So we've got a good future.
That's good. Well, Dave, I got to thank you very much for your time.
You're quite welcome.
Okay.
Pleasure.